Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to defer feature updates from Windows 10 in the new 2004 edition. Keep watching to find out more. Okay, so in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the new Windows 2004 edition, which is now clamped down a little bit on how feature updates are actually automatically installed on your system. And this can be problematic for those of you that are either running a PC for business purposes or for some other kind of mission critical purposes where you need stability and you don't want to be pestered by either Windows updates or failed updates which have gone wrong or have ruined your hard drive or whatever the case may be. It's nice to have a little bit of control. But unfortunately, Microsoft, in their wisdom, have taken some of that away from us in this new update. So today we're going to take a look at the group policy editor and a way of actually deferring the feature updates for up to a year at a time. Now, feature updates are very different from quality updates, and don't confuse the two. Quality updates are the ones which are generally done monthly and actually add bug fixes and security patches to your favourite Windows software. Whereas feature updates generally tend to be a biannual install, and they will add new features, sometimes take away new features, but generally these are known as the big OS upgrades. But before we get into all that, today's video is brought to you by the Mike's Unboxing Dual Action Pen and Stylus, which you can pick up from the links in the video description. This pen is fantastic for writing purposes, and also with the soft stylus tip, you can use this to control your Android device, your iPad, your iPhone, or any other touch devices. So if you're a little bit scared of signing for things from deliveries, couriers, that kind of thing, grab your Mike's Unboxing Dual Action Stylus pen and you can sign away in complete safety and style. Okay, that's enough self-publicising, let's get into the video. So for this particular group policy editor, you will need to be on the Windows 10 Pro edition. Unfortunately, this isn't something you can do in the Home edition. If you want to upgrade from Home to Pro, there'll be links in the video description for premiumcdkeys.com where you can download your Windows 10 professional key for pretty much the price of a cup of coffee. So then you can take control of your Windows updates. Anyway, let's go into the group policy editor. So type in GPEdit, and it should come up on the window there. So we've got Edit Group Policy. Just click on this, and we'll expand this a little bit so we can see a little bit clearly what is going on and the menu structures. So first of all, we want to go into Computer Configuration. Then we want to go into Administrative Templates, and from there we want Windows Components, and we're going to scroll pretty much all the way to the bottom. And we want Windows Update, expand this one, and then we get Windows Update for Business. Now on this right hand pane now, we've got options for selecting when preview builds and feature updates are received, which is the one we want. As you can see, I've already enabled those, and also select when quality updates are received. So just to show you what I've done, if you go into this one, now normally yours would be set to not configured, and this will be zeroed out. So actually if I go ahead and apply that, I'll reset both of these back to their default settings just so you can see how I did it. So first of all, we'll do the quality updates. So quality updates are, like I said, the bug fixes and security patches, that kind of thing. Now at the moment, if you go into the Windows control panel, which actually if I show you now, go into Update and Security, and then go into Windows Update and Advanced Options. Previously here, we'd have pools updates for feature updates and one for the quality updates. Now all we've got is to temporarily pause them for the security updates or the quality updates. And from this, you can choose any date within 35 days, and then you can go ahead and set that if you want to that way. But I find it easier to go into this section and then go into quality updates. We can set this and we can enable it, and we can choose a day. So I'm going to choose 30 days. I think that seems pretty realistic. Click on Apply and click OK. And as we can see now, the state is changed to enabled. And if we go into the preview builds and feature updates, and if we maximize this, you can see what's going on a little bit better. So these are the policies and what they do, etc., and the types of update available. So you've got the preview builds, you've also got the release preview and the semi-annual channel. Most of you will be on the semi-annual channel unless you've opted into the Windows Insider program, or maybe you're on some sort of preview build. Anyway, let's go into enabled so we can change our settings. So select the Windows readiness level for the updates you want to receive. So you can choose from the preview build fast, preview build slow, the release preview, semi-annual channel, and these are the older ones for the older versions, 1809, etc., which I probably would ignore. So I'm going to select the semi-annual channel, as those tend to be the most stable, if that is a thing. And you can also choose how much is deferred. So you can choose up to an entire year if you want to, so we'll put in 365, then all you need to do is click on apply, and that will take the settings. If you don't want to be quite as dramatic as that, and maybe you want to wait a month, then again you can set it to 30 days, which I think is probably going to be satisfactory for most. We will probably see if there's any issues or big problems with Windows updates within the first month of it being released, so I think 30 days is probably a safer bet. So we'll click on OK, and so now we've got both of those are enabled. And if we go back into our Windows settings now, go into Update and Security, and we'll see at the top here, some settings are managed by your organization, which is what we want to see. So basically we've overridden some of the default settings and we've actually taken control of our updates. Okay, so there you go. There is how to use the Group Policy Editor to take a little bit more control in your Windows updates in the new 2004 edition of Windows. Let me know in the comment section, is this something that you're going to be doing, or are you just quite happy to do your updates whenever they are? Personally, as someone who uses my PC pretty much every day for making content, that kind of thing, and also generating income, for me it's really important for the PC to be stable and not just do crazy updates or trash my system when it feels like it. So for me, this gives me a little bit more breathing room to see what the updates are going to do on maybe some other test machines before I distribute it around the rest of the system. Anyway, I've been Mike, this is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and hopefully we'll catch you in the very next video. Thanks for watching.